You cannot use infinity as a factor because infinity is a mathematical concept, is not a scientific fact. So it doesn't exist basically in science.
Okay.
So
So are you saying that there's going to be an end to time?
there's gonna be an end for everything. There's gonna be an end because the way that the things are, the way that you see here, since there is a beginning for this universe, yeah.
Yeah.
So since there is a beginning, so that you could use that as a beginning of time for us, yeah. So then, since there is a beginning, so there will be eventually end.
Yeah, there'll be an end to the universe, but that doesn't mean that there's an end to time.
We don't know because we don't know. All what we know is about the calculation of the beginning of the universe. So since the beginning of the universe, that's it. So this universe, how it came into existence?
The Big Bang, I think.
Okay, the Big Bang
Yeah.
came from nothing or came from something? Huh? Yeah, okay, alhamdulillah. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I have no explanation for that, and I see how you could say that that was created by a god or whatever caused that.
It's
was
either
a god.
is either the universe created itself by itself, or it came from nothing, or created by God. Simple as that. What do you think?
I honestly don't know. I don't have an opinion on it. There's no. I don't think there's any.
We will use
anything that's.
we will use
pushing me in
we will
any
use the
direction.
scientific analogy
Yeah.
with this. Can the universe come from nothing? Can something come from nothing?
I don't think so. No, probably not.
It can't be. It's impossible. Nothing produces nothing. Correct?
Yeah.
So that's nullified. Correct? Can the universe create itself?
Probably not.
Why? Because it has to pre-exist before existence. Correct? So it doesn't work. Or it was created.
But how can God come from nothing?
We don't say God was always there and will be always there
But how-
because it has no limitation. That's why we cannot measure God with our science, with whatever. So is God always there and will be always there.
But with the same argument, how can God come from nothing?
Okay, then we'll say how, if you wanted to use this analogy, we could use this argument to say, okay, if God came from something, then there is something, with this something has to have come from something else, and this something else has to come from something else, all the way to infinity. And then it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Salam wa rahmatullah. Yeah. So that's why it doesn't work like this. It has to be a starting point
Yeah, no,
to move everything, correct?
I accept that, yeah. And if you want, at one point there was nothing, and then there was something.
No,
And if you
I
wanna-
wouldn't say the universe was nothing, correct.
The universe
But
was nothing.
yeah, the
But God
universe
was there.
But God was there
Has
and
God-
always.
How long has God been there for?
God was there always and will be always. So it's not.
infinity.
So it's not. That's why my point is, our concept of science is limited within our universe. That's the concept of science. So beyond this universe,
Yeah.
all this metaphysics and all of these things is beyond our understanding.
Yeah.
And that's why God was always there and will be always there.
Yeah.
As simple as that. Now, that's why, but this universe came into existence, which we know and we understand this. It came into existence at a certain point, and it has to come with and under these three things. Either came from nothing, which cannot be done, or came from created itself, which is impossible,
Yeah.
or was created by, by and by a creator, and this creator has certain characteristics, all powerful to create this universe, has the knowledge to create this universe, which is all knowing, and as well has a will, independent will, meaning no one is telling him what to do, what not to do. Correct?
Yeah.
Do you agree?
Yeah. So if we say that there is a God that created the universe, are we the center? Are we his masterpiece? Does he care about us at all?
If he cares about us, that's why he has sent prophets and messengers of God to us to guide us to the right path. And that's why we are kind of a unique creation, that our decision has an impact worldwide. It's not just on a decision that could do things. If it's about reproduction, some animals do better job than us, but it's not about this. So we have a deeper meaning, and we have a bit deeper, you could say, reason for our existence. And this deeper existence, I will suggest, if you want to accept it, to be grateful to God. That's all. Do you accept?
To be grateful for existence.
Yeah, for example. grateful to the life. You came here. You're not disabled.
absolutely
You
are.
have two eyes. You could cross the road. You're not blind. You're not deaf. You talk, and you have all of these privileges.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah,
Don't
yeah.
you think God deserves to be thanked for all of that we have?
I'm absolutely grateful for it, but I don't think that I'm grateful to a God, because I don't think that He's ever shown Himself to me or interacted with my life. Or
Yeah.
I
Maybe
think
you have some
something-
personal problems or whatever you went through them, which everyone went through them. This is the life. This is life of challenge. But as well, don't you see that you have privileges that you don't? Some other people they don't have it. So
Absolutely,
the
yeah.
issue is
No, I'm
God
very
didn't
lucky.
give everything perfect to everything. So God give you something and didn't give it to someone. Give you maybe some difficulties, but as well give you good health, give you eyes, ears, nose, mouth. You have perfect. You could walk and all of these things. And God gives someone else the things that you are missing, but maybe they didn't give him the full thing or the other things. The point is that God as well wanted us to be thankful and grateful to the things that we have, because there will be an end to this life, and there will be an afterlife which we are looking for, which is we'll have the perfect things, we'll have the perfect life, which is better than this life. And God wanted this to be, this is as a life of test. So that's what we
You're
need
saying
as
that not only did God create the universe, but He's involved in the creation of every single person, determining whether they're disabled or not, determining whether they're
there is nothing, everything under
poverty or not.
everything under the will of God, everything, and it's a test.
He engineers each individual person.
Exactly.
So why does He choose to? Why are there people who are born with illnesses and disability? Why
Yeah.
would He do that?
So for example, I will tell you something.
Even to religious people.
You need to understand the existence of evil. It's something which is a factor for us to appreciate the goodness, or the existence of deficiency is a reason for us to appreciate the good things that we have. For example, if everyone is perfect, if everyone is in good health, no one gonna die. We'll have to all of these things for granted. This is the norm, and not just that. If the evil doesn't exist, we'll not appreciate the good things that we have. Meaning, how are you gonna appreciate the good health that you have if there is no one having a bad health?
So God makes disabled people so that we appreciate our good health.
Not necessarily those disabled people. This is a test for them, the same as the good health for you is a test for you. So the test, even the good health that you have, you will be questioned about it. The same thing that disability for someone is as well is a test for them. So each of which has their own test, and their own test that they have some other things which is way better than us. For example, there is a brother who is a convert, who was an atheist, and he became to Islam. He was fully disabled. He was all of these things.
Yeah.
He was literally, his thing is moving with his lips. That's all. But yet he appreciated the good things that he has. He passed away recently, rahimahullah. But he appreciated the good things that he has. He came to this conclusion. So okay, all of these things I'm not having it, but I have some other good things. He was the most productive person that I have ever met. You could see. So that's why, yes, it doesn't mean that disability for someone, it's not necessarily a disadvantage in everything, but it could be disadvantage in something, but it will be advantage for some other things. You see here, so there is always balance with the things. So that's one of the things for us to appreciate. For example, here, yes, this is the life, and this is how it is. So that's why we should be grateful of the things that we have. You might not have enough money, for example, where someone else have more money than you, but as well has other deficiencies in his life. So all of us, none of us has a perfect life, but we are looking to perfect our hereafter by submitting our will to the will of the Creator, for the reason that He has created us for, to be grateful to Him for the things that we have.
Okay.
As simple as that.
It's been lovely speaking to you.
Anyway, lovely speaking to you. I wish you ponder upon the things that I mentioned to you.
Absolutely will.
And as well, you have the Quran.
Yeah,
you
I do.
have the Quran, read through the Quran, and then you'll find all of these things, you'll find there are amazing things in the Quran that when you look at it, that's one of the facts.
I will read it. Yeah.
There are as well, by the way, there are scientific facts in the Quran. You will be amazed by those scientific, those facts. It cannot be said. If you want, I could go through them if you have time.
I've actually got to go.
Yeah. By the way, just go through them. And as well, I wish you to read. And as well, go into the scientific facts in the Quran. There are some website like that. Just go and see those scientific facts of the Quran. You will be amazed by those facts in the Quran. It cannot be said 1400 years ago. All right?
All right, brilliant.
All right, my friend. All right, take care. All right, thank you. Thank you, inshallah. جزاكم الله خير اخوان، الله يبارك فيكم، الله يحفظكم، الله يعطيكم العافيه، جزاكم الله خيرا. السلام ورحمه الله وبركاته، الله يعافيك، كيف الحال؟
هي رسمية لا كذا بس.
لا والله هكذا احنا دعاة ندعو الى الله. ها؟ امين، الله يحفظكم ربي يا سيدي، جزاك الله خيرا. سلامك الله. انا من الاردن. الله يحييك يا سيدي، جزاك الله خير، سلامك الله يا سيدي. حضرتك؟ النور. اسمع.
من السعودية.
حياك الله يا سيدي، من وين السعودية؟ دمام يا سيدي، حياك الله، الله يسعدك، تشرفنا فيك يا سيدي، اهلا وسهلا.
الله يعطيك العافية.
اكرمك الله، اكرمك الله يا سيدي، جزاك الله خير، اكرمك الله.
Hi.